Alright guys, so this is my 2017 going into 2018 year-end review type video thing. I did one of these last year. I figured we'd continue it. So first off, thank you to everyone that supports this channel, subscribes, likes the videos, comments, watches the videos, anything like that. Currently we're sitting at 2,423 subscribers, which I think is pretty impressive for just this sort of small thing that started out as a hobby and then I started taking it more and more seriously. So thank you guys for that. Now looking back at 2017, I think I did a fairly good job keeping my sort of schedule or upload schedule reasonably consistent at least. I try to upload one video a week every Sunday night, or at least to me it's Sunday night, to some other people. Of course the time zones and everything mess that up, but anyhow, that's what I try to do. Some of the videos have been released like a day late and nobody's actually seemed to notice, which I guess is a good thing to me because people don't start complaining about it. But anyhow, I've done an okay job with that so far. I hope to continue doing that in 2018, but I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. 2017 was also the year of the adpocalypse, aka, you know, everything gets demonetized. It doesn't even matter who you are or how big your channel is. And even somehow I managed to get demonetized. I didn't think it was ever going to happen because, you know, this channel is tiny in the scheme of things. And I think I've had 2 videos so far get demonetized. So it's not all of them. It's just every once in a while one random video will get demonetized. And they actually have put the ads back on them now. I requested a review or whatever, and it told me it probably wouldn't do anything because it's like, yeah, you have to have at least 1,000 views in a week before we actually review the video, but within a day it would go back to being monetized. So I don't know what happened with that or what the deal with their system is. It's just so messed up right now. Now, part of the reason why I bring that up is right now I am a high school senior. And I'll be graduating here in May, and then I'll be going off to college next fall to study electrical engineering. And the reason why that ties into the monetization thing is all the money that I'm getting off of AdSense for both of my YouTube accounts. I do actually have another YouTube account, which maybe I'll link in here. It's about model trains. It's kind of interesting. Well, kind of cool. It has like 400 subscribers or something, which is also way more than I thought that account would ever get. But anyway, the ad revenue is going toward buying things like books and whatnot for college, or that's what it's going to go toward, or paying tuition, or wherever it can go. The amount of ad revenue, or the amount of money I get off the ad revenue, is pretty small in the scheme of things, especially when you're trying to pay for something like college with it. But that's what I'm using it for, just in case anyone cares. I also bring that up for another reason, and that is the fact that because I'm going to college, I'm not really sure that I'm going to be able to continue to make these sort of videos. I'll do my best. Of course, that's not going to come until like August of this year, well, August of 2018, maybe I should just say. It's like the 31st right now. I'm, kind of on the fence of what's this year and what's next year. But anyhow, hopefully I can continue making videos. Now, usually how I've done it in the past is I've made quite the number of videos between May and August, so the summer months where I'm off of school and I don't have 3 hours of homework a night or more. So I make the videos then and I upload them slowly throughout the rest of the year. And because I upload one a week, maybe I can film 3 videos in a week, and then that lasts me for 3 weeks. And a lot of the times I can get fairly far into like October by doing that, at least October, November. That's what I did this year. Hopefully I can do that this year as well, or in 2018 I should say, so I can at least make enough content to do 1 video per week in the entire 2018 year. Speaking of buffer content and everything else, I'm currently out of that, so I have like 2 videos in the works. One of them is about my lithium-ion battery pack, and I have one about this thing here, which is like a fume blower for a soldering iron. So those are the 2 videos that'll be coming up really shortly. And then after that, I'm going to transition into this thing, which I'm going to do in a bit of a different format, but I'll talk more about this in a minute. Another thing I want to bring up real quick here is last year in this sort of the same video, basically, I brought up the idea of making a Twitter account to go along with this YouTube account. And I actually did that like a week or two after I uploaded the video, and then I never made any mention whatsoever to, go follow me on Twitter. The only thing I did was put a link in the description, and I just kind of left it there. And that account currently has like 12 followers or something like that. It's tiny, 12 followers versus 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you want to, go follow me on Twitter. To be honest with you, I didn't really care to advertise the fact that I had a Twitter account for this YouTube account, because I never posted anything in it in 2017. It's basically just a bunch of links every time I uploaded a video. This year I plan to change that. I want to post a lot more stuff on Twitter about what I'm currently working on and what's happening and all that. So that's kind of one of the goals for the channel in 2018, is to grow the Twitter account and actually post stuff to it. So next thing, I brought this out. What is this? This is a thing that I kind of mentioned about doing in like July, and then I built it at one point, probably like 2 months ago, and then I just stopped. This is the Arduino controlled BMS. So right now it's like nothing's even really set up. I was trying to get the to accurately measure the analog voltage, and I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end up buying some parts for this and continuing working on it pretty soon. But anyway, what I want to talk about with this is my usual way of making big, long, multi-part videos is to film all of them, get them all edited, have the entire thing done, and then upload it. Like I talked about, I like having that big buffer of content. So this 6-part series, like the 6-part series of me building my lithium battery pack, that probably took me like 2 weeks to completely film and edit, and then I uploaded over the course of 6 weeks. So that's usually what I would do with something like this. I'm not going to do that this time, because I don't have enough time to actually fully make this work and like have it properly in a case and usable in well, the 2 weeks that my sort of buffered content would run out of. So what I'm going to end up doing with this is something more like along the lines of what maybe Julian Eilert would do if you follow him on YouTube. He has a few different projects going that he just keeps coming back to every once in a while and makes small little improvements on them. That's kind of what this is going to end up being. It's going to be a project that I have, and I'm just going to continue working on it bit by bit until I get it completely done. So I guess the goal is to get this done by 2018 sometime. It'll probably be done by like the end of August of 2018 or something like that. It shouldn't take too long to make this work. In theory, it's simple. In practice, it's already given me problems, and the only thing I've tried to do is measure voltage of a 3S pack, like individual cell voltages, and I'm already having issues. So we'll see. And with this format, you should see a lot more of the problems that I go through and the kind of, troubleshooting steps that it takes and all that. Instead of just, well, here it is, it works, we're going to put it in a case now, because that's usually about what I do. Anyway, that's what this project's going to be. It'll probably be like, 10 parts at least. Alright, hopefully you guys had a good year in 2017. You're going to have a great year in 2018. So, Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.